Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Pam and I truly believe, for better or worse, you can't do our jobs, or even the jobs below our jobs, where you're a gatekeeper for material and curating what gets brought up for greenlight consideration. You cannot do the job like you're afraid to get fired. Because if you act like that, innovation dies. You're just doing the job to protect yourself, and you end up making the same movie over and over again, and the consumer moves on.
And will this be a fully exclusive 45-day theatrical window?
Fully exclusive to theaters, yes.
And will this be self-enforced? In other words, if you fall short of that?
That is the industry. It is the industry standard for self-enforcement. However, routinely, movies that underperform, the window moves a little bit. And Superman was a little shorter window, and Sinners was a little longer window, but they still could refer to it as a 45-day window.
And so
you make Clayface, this DC is different. If you make this good, this DC is different. They'll worry about their blockbusters later. First things first, you've got to get people believing that the DC logo on something is something to run towards, not something to run away from.
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career. 30 years of my career.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It is your boy, Skywalker, back at y'all with another one. We are here and we are live. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are. I want to thank y'all for being here tonight. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're rocking out with me, and I appreciate that. Much love to everybody that's in the chat. You know what I mean? Y'all been in here killing it already. We got Music City Soul in here, Divas, Captain Giratina, DC all the way. Much love, bro. And thank you for pulling up. SPR Dave, right? Nessa Noel. And thank you for rocking out, Nessa. Douglas Murphy's in the building. Oh my God, the chat jumping on me. Who else is in here? DC Talk, Bass Reeves. Who else? Oh my God, they keep jumping on me. All right. I think I got it. Okay. Who else is in here? Joe Buck is in the building. It's a bunch of y'all in here. Hold up. Y'all been killing it in the chat. Curly Ray is in the house. Much love, bro. Absolute Real Cinema. Much love. All right, who else is in here? Snap just jumped on me again. Mama Bear Doll, thank you for being here. Bat Dan, much love. Smacky's in the building. Rock Talks, Send Havoc 5150, Mind of Inception. Who else is in here? Oh man, y'all in here early, rocking out. The chat going crazy right now. Right? People loving this topic. We're gonna get to it though. Yep. We got the Curly Ray with the $2 super chat saying Superman and Supergirl were a shorter window. Shout out to the Curly Ray. Hey, look, we're gonna get to that later, bro. But go ahead and watch this again.
And will this be a fully exclusive 45-day theatrical window?
Fully exclusive to theaters, yes.
And will this be self-enforced? In other words, if you fall short of that?
That is the industry. It is the industry standard for self-enforcement. However, routinely, movies that underperform, the window moves a little bit. And Superman was a little shorter window and Sinners was a little longer window, but they still could refer to it as a 45-day window.
And so I guess the trend right now, though,
I guess the trend right now, though, right? And Nessa said that Campy is ridiculous for saying that. He always been ridiculous. What up, Vegeta? Much love, much appreciation. Frank C. He said, y'all chilling me with this shit. Nar the Misfit. Shout out to Nar. Matter of fact, Nar, let me know if you want a link, bro. Pause, but I'll shoot you one. You know what I'm saying? We got El Necron in the building. Hey, bro, we smoking on that DCU pack tonight. We got Paolo. We smoking on that DCU pack tonight, bro. We got the homie, that New Geeks in the building. Oh my God. Oh my God. Joe Nathan. He said, I've been waiting for this. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna have a Gotham roast tonight. Y'all be sure to pull up. You know what I mean? Look, anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat because I finally got caught up. Man, y'all killing it. Right, and I appreciate everybody rocking out. Let's go ahead and get through with this little opening rigmarole so we can get started with the show. Make sure to smash that like, share, and subscribe, as well as the notification bell so that you know when I'm going live or dropping a new video. All that good stuff, man. Hold on, let me get some water, bro. Yeah, let me wet my whistle real quick. Whistle while you work. Nah, you know what? And that's what them shills be listening to. Anyway, be sure to smash that like, share, all that good stuff. We the creators, originators, the pushers, the whatever, right? Hashtag sales ZSJL and sales Snyderverse to Netflix. Trying to get that conclusion to Zack Snyder's DC universe over in your local theater, on your local IMAX screen, on your local television, the one in your living room. We want it on your phone. We want the conclusion to the Snyderverse any and everywhere that we can get it, and have been using these two hashtags as the vehicle to do so. We just been being positive, not mixing the hashtags and not tagging or mentioning anybody outside of Netflix, even at those other companies, because they've been rocking out, and that's a large reason why this conversation is even where we are today. ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube, X, and Instagram are also platforms that you guys should be following and subscribe to, as all pertinent information will be coming from there, as well as myself and Apex Lux of the New Geeks. And whenever you guys give super chats, super thanks, gifted memberships, super stickers, anything of that sort, it is tallied up, and whoever donates the most will have their name scrolling across the bottom of a following stream, like the homie W Mir does for tonight. And let's get caught back up with the chat, and then we will get started with the show. Right. Hey, DC all the way said that I got to check out this neurotic video. Hey, don't even trip, because I already got it loaded up. Bro. Don't even trip. We gonna get the neurotic in a minute. All right. I need everybody to just relax and just take this ride with me, right? Just take this walk with me real quick, right? This is when you at Thanksgiving dinner and the cousins got to go take a walk. That's what we about to do. All the cousins about to go take a walk right now, and we about to have us a conversation. All right. Frank C said, Sky Campy is not pleased with WBD only giving Supergirl a 32-day window. This isn't good for theaters. Well, you want to know the question that I would like to ask John Campia? It would just be this. Why? Bro, that shit ain't making no money, bro. It didn't even make $9 million in its second weekend. And it's bad for them to take it out of theaters, and it ain't making no money. It's losing them money, keeping it in the theater. What are we talking about? they could be giving those screens to something else. Toy Story. Right? They could be giving those screens to something else. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Joe Buck said, Channel Pup said he's no longer supporting Zack Snyder because he posted an AI photo in Instagram for 4th of July. Tell me you're a gun nut without telling me you're a gun nut. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? How about that? How about that? Back then with the member chat for 30 months saying, okay, time to admit DCU was a failure. Ellison, time to get Zazzle to sell ZSJO 2 and 3 and Batfleck movie to Netflix, or just sell DC to help it get the merger to pass through, or even sell all the WB side. Facts. Hey, I'm with that, bro. I'm with that. I'm with that.
To doom, motherfuckers.
Apex Lux said, you know what isn't good for theaters? Gunn approving and working on shit movies and putting them in theaters. Thank you, bro. We about to get to it. No, they will have their comeuppance. And the time is now. Right? We got Cozy's World in the house. Cozy, let me know if you want to come up, bro. For sure. I'm telling y'all, man, bro, we cooking tonight, bro. We cooking tonight. Hold up, wait. Did Nora ever answer me, bro? I don't want to have not answered the homie. Y'all just let me know. Anyway, he said a new op pack in the air. This guy, oh my God, bro, he Lil Durk. He said, "Oh yeah, send that link." Hey, bro, look, say no more, fam. We about to get to it in 1 second. I'm gonna shoot you that in 1 second, bro. Go ahead and start getting ready. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get started with the show. What up, Alan Belt? Much love, bro. Look, let's go ahead and get started with the show. Look, we knew this day would come. It's only so long. Look, I keep telling people, right? Listen. You can fool the fans for so long. He said, still be alive if you still if you still ain't gas him up. Let him know, Kunim. If they hadn't gassed him, his universe would still be alive right now, bro. But nah, they was like, yeah, Gunn, you the chosen one, bro. You the one that's gonna get us from up under the thumb of the Snyder fans. Y'all have no idea how much was riding on this shit. Y'all have no idea. You guys have no clue. Right? Everything was riding on these movies. Everything. What did it cost? Everything. They know what's up. Right? But anyway, Sin Havoc said he's on a mission from God. Ain't that what David Zaslav said? He said that man was on a mission from God. What he ain't know was he had the message backwards. He was on a message from his dog, bro. That's who he was on a message from. Crypto ended up with more screen. Never mind, man. Anyway. Right? We gonna see. Diva said Doomsday is sounding like a mess. They didn't steal someone's idea to design. Hey, I don't know, man. Hey, we gonna see. But anyway, back to this guy. Right? Repo man. From his dog. Oh my God. Alan Belk said, I'm calling it right now. Man of Tomorrow is going to do less than Duperman and be an even bigger embarrassment than Supergirl. Bro, that's not even, you know what's so crazy, Alan Belk? That's not even walking out on a limb, bro. That's more than likely what happened. Or what will happen, excuse me. Right? Because look, if this movie crossed 150 million, let's say hopefully it gets across $150 million worldwide, right? I mean, how much is Man of Tomorrow gonna make? What? $200, $300? Then what? Right? Then what?
You make Clayface, this DC is different. If you make this good, this DC is different. They'll worry about their blockbusters later. First things first, you've got to get people believing that the DC logo on something is something to run towards, not something to run away from.
Bruh, was people talking about running away from the DCEU after 2 movies? Bro, he done had like 2 movies. Like how many shows? How many shows have come out? It's been Creature Commandos, Peacemaker Season 2. Am I forgetting something? Right? Let me know. Cause y'all know I don't be remembering nothing about this trash, bro. I ain't even watched this shit. So like, I already know. I already know this guy's sensibilities. I keep saying this. You made a movie in The Suicide Squad that was categorically worse than the first movie, right? It lost a huge fan base, killed that entire franchise. Then you hire the guy that made that movie, and then you build a damn spinoff show around the character that people didn't really like. And that was from a movie that bombed. Right? Why would I watch a show based on a character that I didn't like from a movie I didn't like and that bombed? Joe Buck said he was hiring corn directors or corn animators. Is that true? Oh my God, bro. What is going on, bro? What is going on? A Mama Bear with the member chat for 29 months. People were totally running towards Supergirl. Right? Let me
Gotcha. Gotcha.
SPR Dave said that they batting 0 for 4. Yep. 2 shows, 2 movies. Peace out, Curly Ray. Yep. 2 shows, 2 movies. And shout out to Rebel Moon Theory, too. Right? So look, now the chickens are coming home to roost now. Everybody went off the boat. Everybody went off. They are letting it be known that he's the one that kind of killed Supergirl, right? Everybody trying to get from about the blame, right? They don't want to be part of the blame, right? All the shills, all the people that was trying to tell us that, hey, you know, Supergirl is going to be good, guys. Let's go give it a chance. Let's go give it a chance, guys. Hey, I was just talking about the Supergirl cake batter and how I was going to put it in my mouth, right? Hey, I was just talking about the Lobo sauce that I was going to put down I was going to put down my mouth, right? This is literally what these people were talking about 3 weeks ago. And now all of a sudden it's fire James Gunn. What? How does that happen? How you telling everybody to go give a movie a chance the day before it come out? And then you turn around and like fire the dude. What? After. How you do that? SPR Dave said, look, Sky, DCU movies don't need to make a profit to be successful. You're right, bro. What am I thinking?
What I'm trying to say here is that I don't even think this movie needs to be profitable to be successful.
And I'm a bad messenger for this, but it doesn't mean I'm wrong. I need you to really listen, Linda.
What I'm trying to say here is that I don't even think this movie needs to be profitable to be successful.
Woo, man. Oh, my God. Didn't you get the memo? Frank C said, Rob Liefeld talking up Man of Steel when he told us to move on. Exactly. He told us to move on not even that long ago. He was all like, look, man, I love the Snyderverse too. But, like, can we move on? Like, and then you turn around and now you talking up Man of Steel because this bullshit that came out. Oh, my God. Rock Talk said, I wish we could have The Rock cut a promo on this entire season. Oh, my God, bro. Actually, for this, I wish I could have Thanos cut a promo. I just want him to, you couldn't live with your own failure. And what did that bring you? Right back to me. Yo, W. Mears says, Sky be having that footage on repeat like Keaton in the back cave reviewing Joker. Hey, 100%, bro. Nah, man, this is crazy. This is insane. This is insanity. These people tried to act like we was just supposed to go for the gusto. Right? They acted like we was just supposed to go for the okie doke. And then they turned around and now they saying the same thing that we've been saying. Fire this dude. He should have been gone. DC all the way said, always telling us to move on, yet they've been holding on to the 70s since the 70s. Bro, that's a great point. That's a great point. Y'all move on. He said, we need another hierarchy of power speech rapper. Yeah, bro, the hierarchy of power is about to change forever at DC. But yeah, look, people want off the ship though. Is the director want off the ship? They already throwing James Gunn up under the bus. Craig Gillespie. I'm pretty sure that they wanted out there, hey, this wasn't even my cut of the movie. And Kunim said, we had Dark Side. Bro, we had a proper DC. We had a proper DC, bro. And now, look what they did to my boy. They massacred my boy. Smacky said, when's the last time you seen the paper? Oh, my God. The King of Detroit says moving on would be easier if they actually gave us anything of quality. Look, I've been saying this for years, and I absolutely mean this. I am the biggest Zack Snyder fan y'all will find. Y'all already know what's up. I think when it comes to that, my metal can't be questioned, right? But I've always said this. If after Zack was gone, if they were giving us great DC, it would have been way harder getting the Snyder cut because people would have moved on. I think people would have moved on. But what happened was they didn't. And when people kept getting bullshit, they was like, yo, this is literally not better than what the fuck we were getting before. So, hey, what happened to the other guy? Right? That's how you end up with statements. Where is that? Like this.
Did you guys see the new Superman trailer?
Who's playing Superman? Is it Henry Cavill?
Superman.
I am not going to watch that movie. A dog saves him.
No, you're not. First of all,
Jesus Christ! Is
you're not
hold
watching
on.
it. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is that a fucking
Matthew,
super dog?
Look at this.
Is that a super dog?
I'm out. First of all,
look, it's got super dogs dragging him to safety. It's over.
Listen to me.
The dog.
I watched this with the sound.
Look at the dog. Why is the dog able to drag him? He's taking that girl up in the sky to make out with her.
Hey, Matt, the dog's a bad choice, huh? Admit that.
But he's from another planet.
What happened to the original Superman?
Hold on. I'm with you.
No, not Christopher Reeve. He's got paralyzed. I'm talking about the last guy.
Talking about the last guy. Where is he? First of all, when they said Superman, homie said, what, Henry Cavill? Like, automatically. Can't nobody even say this guy's name. Joe Buck said, RJ turned on. Oh my God, bro. Right? He said, we were a proper country. If this was a different time, I would have rode into his favela on horseback. Yo, and killed any man who wasn't fit to work. But this is a different time. Yo, shout out to Conor McGregor. Oh my God, bro. We got Castello's Way with the member chat for 11 months saying, speaking of shields, Aries Quinones from Variant Comics did real trash and fans for plans to making ZSJL 2 and 3 with AI and later deleted it. Weird. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. You know what? I'm actually gonna shut up. I'm actually not gonna say what I was about to say. I ain't even gonna say that, but you know what? I'm gonna just, hey.
Because this movie has to be the definitive Superman movie. And I would dare say it has to be the best Superman movie that's ever been made. Because the DC universe, this new DCEU, if it's anything less, it's a failure.
When you say that, are you saying like the quality of the film, or are we talking box office numbers like Man of Steel?
I'm both.
Yeah.
This movie has to be the best Superman movie of all time.
What's really interesting is there's this weird, I don't think that James Gunn's Superman is in competition with anything else. They're starting from scratch and building something new. The economics are not to be compared to something that happened over 10 years ago. They've spent the money on 2 movies.
I would just release the Ayer cut.
Yeah, well, he doesn't want the Ayer cut to be released, so there's that.
You know what this universe is? It's ordinary. I mean, it might be fun, but it has no gravitas. It has no weight. Superman, it was fine, I guess, but it seemed like it was truncated from the 3-hour-long movie it was going to be, and they cut it down to 2 hours to be safe. This movie's the same thing. I don't feel we've actually seen a real DC Universe movie yet. Maybe Lanterns will change my mind. Maybe Clayface will change my mind. But you know what the thing about the DC Universe is? It's mythic. It's not about demigods. It's about gods. It's about larger than life gods. You know, the feeling I
Snyder,
did not
people.
get the feeling
Definitely not
from
Zack
James
Snyder.
Gunn's Superman that Richard Donner's Superman instilled in me, or watching Max Fleischer's Superman cartoons, or watching Justice League Unlimited, the animated series.
Fleischer.
Hell, the George Reeves live action series from the 50s.
Reeves.
I think David Cornsweet is a great Superman. I really do.
Cornsweet.
I want to see him in a mythic movie. Mythic. I think
not
that,
from Zack Snyder.
Unfortunately, the DC universe right now has no foundation. It could blow away in the wind at any time. James Gunn really needs to lean
Unlike
into
Zack
the
Snyder's.
mythic nature of these characters. They're too not larger than life. I understand making
Not like
them
Zack
relatable.
Snyder's though.
But, you know, the MCU did a great job of taking these characters and making them both relatable and larger than life.
And not Zack Snyder either. Bro, what up, Cozy? Bro, this man, bro, he couldn't do it, bro.
Yo,
he said Fleischer, dog. That man said Fleischer.
Yo, anything, bro, they're scared to say his name. They're scared to say they'll say everything that describes his movies, but they're afraid to say his name. Like, just say it. You already said release the haircut. Why can't you say Zack Snyder's name? What is it that has y'all so scared? Because y'all already look
they're gonna
stupid.
spontaneously combust, bro.
Y'all already look stupid. Like people are already seeing how stupid you look right now. So just say the man's name. It's not that hard.
Say my name.
Yo.
Heisenberg.
Yo.
You goddamn right.
Man.
Snyder. They dare not invoke his name, Cozy.
Yo, the amount of shit we got for liking Zach's movies, just for somebody like him to come on here like, yeah, you know, we wanted epic. We wanted this grand scale of our favorite heroes. And James Gunn didn't deliver. No shit. No shit. We were telling y'all that. But y'all just dumbed us down to, oh, they're just Snyder cultists. They're just Snyder bros. They don't know what they're talking about. Look who's laughing now.
Mama Bear said they treat Snyder like Candyman.
I swear they treat him like Candyman.
Hey, you got 3 times to say it, bro, or he gonna pop up out that mirror, dog. Real talk. Lord Necron said, look, he's dropping names I barely remember. This man said Fleischer, bro. Bruh, you should have known it was some bullshit when he said Fleischer.
You know what's so crazy? They'll say his name when they want to blame him, but they don't want to say his name when they need him now. The very person you need right now to give you what you want that you didn't know you wanted until you were getting it and lost it, you can't even say his name. This is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all not going to disrespect my GOAT like this. I swear y'all not going to disrespect him like this. Say his name, bro. Y'all can say everybody's name, including Candyman, but you can't say Zack Snyder's name.
I feel like Batman when Darkseid had him all hemmed up, and he was like, "Swear you'll let Kara go," and he was all choking him. He was like, "Say it." I'm like, bro, just say his name, bro.
Say the name. It's not that hard, man.
You know you wanted to say it. Right? Nomad said Robert Burnett will say that the Super Friends cartoon from the 70s was epic and mythic before saying Zack Snyder's name. That's ridiculous.
That's so sad, bro.
He said he gonna pop up like Joe Henry.
Just say the man's name. It's
ridiculous. All right. Wait, look, real quick. What you think about them blaming Gunn and them, bro? Hold up. Ain't this crazy? Ain't this crazy that everybody complained and everybody said, yo, like the studio doing that to Zach's movies was kind of, it was a good thing, right? And then all that and they swore that it never happened or that it was a good thing, right? And then now we're at a crossroads where they own Boyd and did it to somebody else. That's crazy. Stop saying the studio and say where that came. Who runs the studio?
That's the crazy thing. They'll say the studio did it. All right. All right, we're gonna play this game. All right.
It was the studio cut.
Who's in the studio? Oh yeah, your boy's at the studio.
Your boy, not only is he at the studio, but he run the studio.
Like, yo.
Bruh, he runs the studio y'all talking about.
Your own boy is doing this, and everybody's acting surprised. What? Huh? But we were crazy when we called out how much he's a liar, how much he's a narcissist, how much he just wants everything to be run his way. No, you're crazy. No, y'all just hate the guy. Y'all just don't want to give it a chance.
We got the Gunn cut in theaters, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the one that's flopping. Craig Gillespie, like, don't blame me. He like, that ain't the cut of the movie. Nessa said Matt Baloney from Puck News and Lucas Shaw from Bloomberg called Gunn and Safran the biggest losers of the year. Crazy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Crazy.
It's wild.
Kunim said Gunn been backdooring directors for years. The chickens just came home to roost. I got a question though. Right? Here's the thing. Don't that say something though? Don't that say something? That, bro, we've been telling y'all. I'm telling you, we've been telling y'all that this man has been involved in DC for way longer than y'all have been wanting to admit. We know we did an entire timeline, bro. We should, me and the homies should react to that stream, bro. That's one of the best streams we did, bro.
Honestly,
literally made a timeline, huh?
Yo, with everything going on right now, that'd be perfect.
Literally did a timeline, bro. A whole timeline. Shout out to the homie, the New Geeks, who put that together. But we literally had a timeline, bro, and put that together and showed everybody this guy's been involved in DC for way longer than people have been willing to admit. And it's just funny how now all of a sudden these studio cuts is coming along and it just seemed to happen again. Just so seemed to happen again. Right? The same shit that's been happening. TJ says, Sky, you need to do it because I don't think folks remember. You know what? I think you're right, bro. I don't think the people remember. The homie Apex Lux said, let's do it. Facts.
Yeah, do it.
Nar said he did the same thing to Thor: The Dark World. Crazy. Trash movie. Trash.
I just, at the end of all this, I just want him to be out of here so he doesn't infect anything else.
Yep.
Like this is ridiculous. Like the man went from infecting Marvel, left there, got hired as a co-CEO of DC Studios and affected DC. This is
no. Think about bro. It's even worse because you're forgetting a step. He infects Marvel, gets fired from there, gets hired at DC, flops before. Before his movie comes out, he's already signed back with Marvel.
Okay.
And then on top of that, then after his flop of epic proportions, then he's made the fucking CEO. This has been. Look, I don't know if y'all know what a jux is, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is a jux.
Yo, how much of upward failure can you have until it's enough?
Sorry, Cozy.
You see this all the time at the level of a top producer who, between them or separately, will make flop after flop after flop after flop. I'm not going to name them, but I know who they are. And they're not all American either. And they still get paid huge sums of money for being in films that nobody wants to see. And producers make pictures out of which they take enormous sums of money. And the films, again, are not films people want to see. They're always going to blame somebody else. Always. Not their fault. No, you were the one who said, or whatever. And there's a word for that. It's called upward failure. You see it all the time.
Crazy. Crazy, bro.
Yo.
Crazy.
This is actually, if there's anybody who loved math in school, I need you to solve this math problem for me. How many upward failures does it take until you need to get removed? How many upward failures do you get until it's like, all right, this is enough. You're gonna fuck up the money even more than it's already fucked up. So like, I just need to know, like, is there any mathematicians in here?
Bruh. Wait, now look, just in case y'all didn't know, hold up. Let me preface what I'm about to say by including this.
And will this be a fully exclusive 45-day theatrical window?
Fully exclusive to theaters, yes.
And will this be self-enforced? In other words, if you fall short of that?
That is the industry. It is the industry standard for self-enforcement. However, routinely, movies that underperform, the window moves a little bit. And Superman was a little shorter window, and Sinners was a little longer window, but they still could refer to it as a 45-day window.
And so I get.
Okay, so 45 days.
Oh my God. Oh, I know where you're going. 45 days. Mm-hmm.
45 days is the typical theatrical window. Now, I'm not the smartest dude, but typically I know months usually have about 30 days in them, give or take, right?
30, 31.
So between that and 45 days window, that is a month and a half. Am I not mistaken, right? Like,
you're not mistaken. You're correct.
You would have a month and a half to go see something that you want to see in theaters, right? But as my man Ted said, bro, this is the video that's just gonna keep giving, bro, because it gives such a peak, right? So typically speaking, if something is not doing good, it gets shorter than the 45-day window.
Correct.
But it's still typically thought of as a 45-day window because the only reason why it's coming out of theaters is because it's not making money.
Correct. That's correct.
Okay. So with that being said, Supergirl has its date. And when's this movie coming out? Hold up. I think it says July 28th. Right? Whoa. July 28th. Now, Cozy. Hold up, bro. Let me check Supergirl release date. All right. June 26th? You mean to tell me in 32 days this shit already on digital?
And will this be a fully exclusive 45-day theatrical window?
Fully exclusive to theaters, yes.
And will this be self-enforced? In other words, if you fall short of that?
That is the industry. It is the industry standard for self-enforcement. However, routinely, movies that underperform, the window moves a little bit. And Superman was a little shorter window, and Sinners was a little longer window, but they still could refer to it as a 45-day window.
And so
somebody type industry standard in the chat, please. Right? It is the industry standard.
So from those reports, it's telling me 32 days, right? As Sin's saying, as other people are saying. That's not even 38 days.
That's
not even 39.
Man.
It didn't even make it a 40. It didn't even get close to 40, let alone 45. 30, damn.
Crazy,
32.
32 days, bro. A month. on a leap year, you'll get 32 days. Bro, come on, man. You mean to tell me every 4 years you get a flop? Yeah, you mean to tell me? Come on, man.
Okay, this is supposed to be DC. This is supposed to be DC, right? 32 days on your second movie.
Nar said he rewrote scenes with Joss Whedon, directed the after credit scene and other stuff. The director spoke out about it but didn't name him. Right? That's why they had trouble getting Kenneth Branagh back for the sequel. That's why he didn't come back.
Get this man out of here. Get this man out of here. He helped.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go on.
Gotta treat him like a cat. Get a spray bottle. Just get out of here.
Come on, man.
Yo.
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career. 30 years of my career.
Yo, who made
I don't know. I saw that on the home Apex Lux. I was like, yoink. Like, I need that, bro. I need that. No, it's crazy, bro. This is a crazy situation, bro. Look, when people was talking to James Gunn about how much money he plans on bringing to the DCU, and this is what he said.
And I make nothing. Zero. Zilch. By the time I pay all my scientists, all my people in my research department, lab coats, it's a wash. Well, why you do it then, baby Billy? Well, because I'm selfless.
Yo, zero, zip, nothing.
All that money goes to directors, or to other directors, writers, cast members, VFX, reshoots of the reshoot.
Right, come on.
We're paying different composers, but end up going with pop music.
It's a wash. It's a wash. Oh my God, bro. Cake Batter said it'll hit VOD before July 28th. It's tanking too hard at. Come on, man. They took away Darkseid staring down the Justice League, bro. Yeah. At the end of the movie to give you this, bro. They took out Zack Snyder's Zack Snyder's Justice League staring down Darkseid to give us, what is she like? I keep hearing she like ate some alien poop or something.
Alien poop. Yeah, alien poop. Alien poop. Yeah. Not only that, they took Jason Momoa, which this is Aquaman would be his best casting he would ever get, to put him in, to get him looking fat as Lobo and having his face paint peeling in the movie.
His face paint's peeling, bro.
His face up here, all this right here, peeling.
Hey, shout out to Josh Herrera. Shout out to Josh. Much love, bro.
Of Josh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Nah, this is crazy, bro.
You know, the Lobo thing, you think I would be pissed more at that? Have you seen the flying scenes? Honestly, it might break your heart. I don't like, we went from Henry Cavill Superman flying in like every best way we could have ever got, just for these bad visual effects of her flying.
This is crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro.
They'll tell y'all Zach is not comic accurate just for them to change Kara's story, whole backstory. I'm not letting y'all. And not only that, I'm definitely not gonna let y'all get away from this. Y'all double confirmed in Supergirl that Jor-El had his son go to Earth to conquer it. Is confirmed by Kara's dad.
Oh my God.
I'm not letting y'all get away from this.
Rock Talks, don't ever send me nothing like that again, bro. Don't ever send me anything like that again, bro. I did not need to see that, bro. No, I don't believe, bro. I just don't like it. Yo, I don't rock with Joe Hendry, bro. Joe Hendry's trash, bro. Don't get me trashing Joe Hendry on this stream, bro. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's talk about this part, bro, because I like, speaking of not letting people get away with certain stuff, bro. Let me pull this up because the homie sent me this. It was DC all the way brought this up, and I did listen to it. So he said you don't believe? Nah, bro. All right. Hey, shout out to you, Nessa. Let me go ahead and give you this drop. You dig? Hold on, where my drops at? Let's see.
You hear that, Mr. Anderson? That is the sound of inevitability.
L Necron said Sky don't believe, and then Nuki said WWE don't believe either. Come on, right? And then we got Smacky with the $5 super chat saying Snake's mustache on the PS3 look better than her hair in the movie. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's nasty work, bro.
It was bad.
That's nasty work. Let me go ahead and hit you with this drop, bro.
Where's the dog? The dog, loser! You took the dog! Where's the dog? They've always been wrong about me. I get scared, but that is being human. And that's my greatest strength. Why are you being like this? I wasn't representing anyone. We're going to die.
Okay, man. Look. Here we go, bro.
I forget how bad, like, that, man. You just reminded me how bad that movie was. I know the movie's bad, but you just
here we go.
Like Guardians yelling at each other.
Bro, listen. We gonna talk about this, man. We gonna talk about this, bro. I don't know if you've seen this.
No, I haven't.
You haven't seen this?
No.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I literally listened to it like during one of the drops. I'm so triggered by this video. I'm so triggered. I'm gonna, bro. I want y'all to hear, bro. Look, the chickens have come home to roost indeed. There is, bro. There's no quarter for these people, bro. For years. Nessa said she gotta mute me every time that I play that clip.
Yo, no, like I forget how much he yells, and I'm just like, yo, why is Superman yelling like this?
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Okay, let's listen, man. Let's listen to Sky get triggered.
To winter, test scores improved and hit the low 70s. However, rather than continue to tinker away at the cut, the studio decided to force a bake-off by creating two cuts one by Gillespie and the other by the studio. You know what? You can take the people out of the company, but the company remains the company. That is the most Warner Brother of Warner Brothers moves.
First of all, bro, like I was just going, when we was over here saying release the Snyder Cut, and all y'all types was out there telling us that shit didn't exist, leave it alone, drop it, it sucks, it's never gonna come out. All this horse shit, right? Just to turn around, and now that y'all boy then did it, now all of a sudden it's the most Warner Brothers of Warner Brothers things to do. Now all of a sudden, huh? Now it's cool.
Yo.
Nars said he air cutted the movie. Hey man. Hey, I had like shot you a link too, Nars. Just so you know. But anything that you want to touch on before we get back to the video, bro? Because I don't know. Just even that whole Warner, this is the most Warner Brothers things. I was already tripping, bro.
It's only like two things I have, and it's just I'm not surprised they're saying these things in this way because this is what is expected. But also the other thing is what we said earlier. Why are we acting like James Gunn isn't the person that's making the decisions? It's like he can say it.
It was the studio, bro. It was the entity of the studio. Like whoever made the decisions, we don't know, right? But it was just the studio. The studio made all of the decisions. The studio fucking decided who was gonna direct the movie. The studio decided who was gonna play fucking Superman and Supergirl in the first place. I mean, is that really the route that we're gonna go down, people? That we don't know who was making these damn decisions?
Like, didn't Gunn himself, even though he lied, we'll figure out he lied later on, but he's the one that said he greenlights scripts when they're done, even though he's greenlighting scripts not done.
He was making fun of people because he was like, oh, unless it comes from Peter and I, nobody knows the plan. It's only Peter and I that know. So first it was only Peter and I that know the plan, but now it's just the studio. Right? That's crazy, bro. New Geek said the studio was yelling at Corn Sweat behind the scenes about it. That's his nickname, the studio. Bro, oh my God, bro. Sin Havoc said they're trying to give Gunn an exit strategy because all these content creators see the writing on the wall. Exactly. We know what's up. But nah, man, ain't no studio. It was that guy. Look, I don't know, man. Oh, but what was the other thing? You said it was two things.
Oh no, it was just that part, the studio.
Oh,
like,
right, cool.
Can we stop like saying the studio and not, or at least if we're gonna mention the studio, make sure to bring James Gunn and Peter Safran's name up, not just this invisible entity that we can't.
It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You got to say the whole thing.
Like, yo, y'all know this man said he green lights and denies whatever script, whatever film concept idea he has. This is the same man who put out Creature Commandos and Peacemaker, his babies,
and inserted his own white-haired avatar into the show, bro. But anyway, man, look, crazy. Let's get back to this, man, because I'm about to really get triggered.
Doesn't matter if you like it or not. These are facts. Zack Snyder was better at DC.
What?
He was more organized at DC, and he got better results.
What? Oh! I don't want to hear this from you. Sorry, Dad. I know he be getting mad. Yo, my dad be like, bro, why you be yelling in the mic, bro? I be going deaf. He be like, you got to warn me. I'm sorry. It's just, do you understand? Do you understand now? Do you understand now?
Sky, I just asked one thing from you. Make this into a drop. Make this into a drop. Because ain't no way I'm hearing the words he's saying.
Bro. I told you, bro. I was like, bro, this triggered me, bro. And I was on stream, so I couldn't even react. Right? I had to hear part of this. I was like, oh, nah, I'm about to just bring this back up and I'm about to cook, bro. Nah, bro, this man got some gall, bro.
Doesn't matter if you like it or not. These are facts. Zack Snyder was better at DC.
What?
He was more organized at DC.
Duh.
And he got better results
at
Warner Brothers. It is unclear what major differences emerged, but one source.
I don't even care about anything else you talking about, bro. I don't care. We been, bro. Pack him up. We'll bring on the next one.
So y'all telling me, yo, this is.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Go ahead, bro.
This makes me want to sock people, bro. Because no, this is literally like trying to tell somebody, yo, like, hey, man, you don't want that. You want this. No, you're crazy. It's like, all right, I'm trying to tell you, just for them to turn around and be like, hey, you know what? This thing isn't good for me, but this thing that I had was good. And it's like, yo, we've been.
Bro, we went around in a big ass circle, bro. We went around in a big ass circle, bro. I'm so serious, dog.
And
I'm so serious.
Yo,
we went in a huge circle, bro. And it's, bro, look, Nessa know what's up. The bell's been rung, bro. And they've heard it.
Yo.
Out there among the stars.
We lost Darkseid and the Justice League staring down each other through a boom tube to get all this bullshit just for them to come to this conclusion.
Just to get to the conclusion. Just to come to the same conclusion that we came to before we did any of this bullshit, bro. This is so crazy, bro. Yo.
I know.
Oh my God,
these people gotta catch the fade. These people gotta catch the fade. You tell me I lost out on Ben Affleck's Batman movie just for you to come out to this conclusion now? I missed out on Henry Cavill Superman fighting Brainiac for this? Yo.
Bro.
I want to swing on these people.
Bro, hold up. Y'all crush the likes. Let me go ahead and get it dropped to y'all.
You still owe the Great One 50,000 more worlds. He will hear your plea when you pay your debt.
Yep. Hey, hey, he said, nah, Chris Gorgon, get the fuck out of here too. He twerked against Rebel Moon. Facts, bro. They twerked. All of them twerked, bro. Just for us to come back to the same spot that we was in before any of this shit happened, bro. Which was, hey, guys, y'all were right. Right? James Gunn sucks. He can't make DC movies. Zack Snyder's shit was better. Bro, this is just exactly what we were saying, is it not? Cozy's hot, bro.
How do I do I'm sorry. I'm sitting here like, how do I do a reverse robbery? How do I get the thing that I was supposed to get? And like, how do I rob and get that? Like, how do I because there's no way I missed out on these amazing films and probably shows if they allowed to do its thing, for Superman to be yelping in the snow because Krypto's attacking him.
Bro.
Continue to tinker away at the cut. The studio and the other by the studio remains the company. That is the most Warner. Zack Snyder was better at DC. He was more, if you like it or not. These are facts. Zack Snyder was better at DC. He was more organized at DC, and he got better results at Warner Brothers. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. These are facts. Zack Snyder was better at DC. He was more organized at DC, and he got better results at Warner Brothers. If you like it or not, these are facts. Zack Snyder was better at DC. He was more organized at DC, and he got better results at Warner Brothers.
Bro, we told y'all this shit from day zero, bro. We was like, hey, guys, James Gunn ain't that guy. We tried to tell you. He ain't that guy. Hey, you're not that guy, pal. Not that guy. Right? You're not that guy, bro.
Not that guy.
Lord Necron says Zack Snyder gonna speak at a Frank Miller Dark Knight event. Yeah, ain't that interesting? I wonder where that's gonna be at. You know, I wonder where that's gonna be at. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. I can't believe that we went in this big ass circle, bro. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. I can't believe we went in this big ass circle, dog. For years, Cozy.
I have a lot I want to say, but like at the same, I'm so speechless right now just because like it took this long for y'all to realize this. Like that's what's blowing my mind. It took y'all this long to realize, oh, Zach was actually on to something. Oh, the fans of Zack Snyder actually were right. Oh yeah, no shit. I don't understand how you look at Gunn's universe and be like, yeah, no, let's have him continue more of this over. I'm gonna be everybody, for all the people in the back. Darkseid and the Justice League staring down each other. The Justice League members waiting for the ship to drop,
bro.
And they're all
my dad
in the
saw
sun.
that scene, bro. He said that's one of the most epic fucking scenes he's ever seen in a DC movie. Facts. He saw the movie earlier this year too, and was like,
we finally got Darkseid.
Yeah,
in
crazy.
a movie.
Crazy.
Treated correctly.
Fuck Darkseid. We got Granny Goodness in a damn DC movie, bro.
Yo.
Never would have thought we got Granny Goodness, dog. Done correctly. It's like, what?
We got Martian Manhunter. Yo. I'm not gonna forgive nobody for this.
Epic, bro. They had Martian Manhunter in the movie since the beginning of the DCEU. And
y'all thought he didn't have shit planned out.
Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. I keep trying to tell people this. Man of Tomorrow was gonna be Superman and Cyborg against fucking Brainiac, bro. Facts, man. Ray Fisher was gonna be in that movie with Daniel Craig playing Brainiac.
We were gonna get
John
and
now we got fucking and now we got Buzz Lightyear as fucking Lex Luthor. Woo! To infinity and beyond, bro. This is wild.
Zach was such a G. He was gonna put 3 black men who are superheroes in
that's
the
problem,
first
Cozy.
Justice League. Yo,
Cozy.
yo,
and maybe that's the problem, bro. Cozy, and maybe that's the problem, bro. Maybe that's the problem, bro. Look, man, y'all put y'all final comments and all that stuff down there. We about to start closing this thing on down in about the next 10, 15 minutes here, bro, because I ain't even got that much more to say, bro.
I don't either. It's like, yo, it took Supergirl for people to realize this. Not Peacemaker, not Creature Commandos, not even Superman, that first film itself. It took Supergirl.
Not the first movie, belly flopping. Right? Not Creature Commandos having necrophilia in it, right? You know, everybody, no, y'all all made a pass for this shit. That's why I'm not really, because look, even Neurotic was on there talking about White Boy Summer just last year when it came to Superman. He was like, yeah, it's going to be a white boy summer. Superman going to take over the summer. You was just saying that shit last year. Now it's Zack Snyder's better? He was more organized. No shit. James Gunn told you that.
I like Zach a lot as a guy, and he was an incredibly thorough, you know, he did all his own storyboards and stuff, which I think influenced me when I went on to my movies and do the same thing. And I saw how incredibly prepared he was. I thought it was great.
Yeah. You're like, man, Zach draws all his own storyboards? You mean to tell me he's already got the movie made in his head and on paper before he's even shot a frame? What?
That's the first red flag. That is the first red flag for as a filmmaker in general. That's a first red flag. I'm not saying that every filmmaker draws their own storyboards, but like he's saying it in a sense of, oh, I should be doing this.
Like, oh, wait, I should actually have the movie mapped out in my head and on paper before I go. What? What are you talking about, bro? Oh my God, man.
Yo, I can't.
And then Zach inspired me to go draw stick figures, you know, then go try to draw smiley faces on. Oh my God. This is why you don't build a pocket universe, man. This is crazy, bro. This is why this shit needs to be in a pocket universe, bruh.
Yeah.
Brainiac need to come and just bottle the DCU up like he be doing everybody's own world, bro. You know what I'm saying? And go take it back on his ship, bro.
No.
Act like this shit never existed.
No, the crisis event, that should be the first thing to go. That whole DCU, gone. Ooh. All of it's gone. And then just stop the crisis event right there. That's it. It just took away that. Everything else is good.
Nuki said he was used to the studios doing the heavy lifting. Shout out to the third floor, right? Yeah, bro. Bro, motherfucker talking about we getting a Mr. Miracle project. We getting, bro, bro? We ain't even got Batman, bro. Hold up.
Yo.
Let me check this poll too, because I had people voting. The question was, who's receiving the most blame for the DCU struggles?
It better be James Gunn. I swear. If it's not James Gunn, I'm going to have a problem with that.
We have Warner Brothers leadership at 3%, the DC brand itself at 6%, David Zaslav at 8%, and James Gunn at 83%. Bro. Yes, because it can't be. I don't want to hear nothing about the DC brand. What the fuck did Batman do to ruin the DC brand? Huh? What has Batman done? Just in and of itself.
That's watching. Batman has been carrying DC on his back. So
well, on his back, bro, since I was a little kid. What are we talking about? What has Batman done to the DC brand? Nothing. But carry it on his back. No, this is James Gunn, bro. This is James Gunn and Peter Safran, dog. I don't know why we're even discussing this in the manner in which people have been discussing it. This is real simple.
Yo, Cozy, is it true about the Argo posing? Are you talking about the Green Sun in Supergirl? Yeah, that shit is true. Yeah, and
Who told you that? Who gave you that piece of information?
Hey, what the fuck? What are y'all talking about, bro?
Man, hey, that link I sent you, just click on it, watch it. I'm telling you,
bro, come on,
it's
man.
dog. It is the most like I said, these people will argue you down, maybe even yell at you to tell you Zach is not comic accurate, just for Gunn to allow bullshit to happen in this universe.
A green sun, bro.
I've never heard a green sun affecting any Kryptonian. And mind you, it's on the same planet that it so happens the villain's on, and it goes from a regular yellow sun to green. Operation Quincy 31 is complete. Yo.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Oh, TJ, I'll send you the link. I'll for sure send you.
I think I know, cause, bruh, I was even for a second. I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" But then I know. Hey, y'all gonna see though. They gonna see. Yep. I figured it out, bro. I was like, "What? What's he talking about?" Then I was like, "Oh shit, yeah." Yeah. Anyway, Joe Buck said, "Aren't you excited for the Deathstroke and Bane movie, bro?"
Man.
Bro, they got Jimmy Olsen and Gorilla Grodd shows, bro. I don't even know, bro. This shit getting so bad. People is making fun of this shit. I saw this, bro. You said if the MCU was playing by James Gunn. Tell me why, bro. They got Iron Man #1, Ironheart coming out at #2, and Venom at #3. They like, there's no rhyme or reason to this shit, bro. Where's Batman? Where's Wonder Woman? Where's the Justice League, dog? Where's the Green Lantern movie?
Oh, Justice League. No. We got Justice Gang.
The Justice Gang, bro.
We got the Justice Gang.
Bro, this shit is the big, this shit is the big Mick of fucking comic book movies, bro. If this is the McDowells of comic book movies, bro. He said, wow, that's accurate as fuck.
Yo.
Right? And like Ironheart, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? Where's the heavy hitters? Just think about this, right? Okay. I need y'all to realize something in the end. I'm gonna let Cozy give his final thoughts. The MCU didn't have access to their most famous fucking characters, bro. The X-Men and Spider-Man. And they were able to successfully launch a fucking universe with B-level characters, bro. DC has the most iconic fucking comic book characters ever in history. And you're sitting here trying to act like you can't come up with nothing, bro. I don't want to hear it. Go ahead, Cozy. I'm going on mute, bro.
I just want to say, all these people owe me a fade. I don't know how, I don't know when, but they owe me a fade. You took the most epic battle in comic book movie history.
He said, "What's
away
up
from
with
me.
the fade, bro?"
I need the fade. Yo, I need the fade.
You gotta shoot me the ones, bro. You gotta shoot me the hands, bro.
Yo, we got the best Batman in live action, and you're telling me we're not gonna do a movie because of dumbass decisions from the studio, and let's bring in Gunn to make more dumbass decisions. Like, no, bro. I need the fade. I need all the people who was hyping this up. I need you to see me. I need you to see me, bro. And I'm not somebody that's trying to talk all tough, but I need the squabble. I need the squabble, bro. Ain't no way. We spend all this time defending these movies, telling y'all how good they are, just for y'all to deny us and say they're ass and this, that, and a third, just for you to turn around and say Zack Snyder was the right man. I need you to see me, bro. I need you to see me. This is,
bro. He said just to turn around and say Zach was the right man, bro.
That's pretty much it.
Bro, I'm dying.
Please, these people are copying. Please, everybody's copying. Please, that was defending this shit. Zach, I need you to see me after school, behind the school in the playground. I need to see you. And anybody else the same way as me, you can come and help me jump these people. Like, bro.
Swaggy said, wait, y'all. We got Jurassic League to look forward to, bro. TJ said, if I see Jurassic League, I'm dropping nukes and no phosphorus. Right? It was show, bro. Oh my God. Nah, man. This is crazy. Joe Buck said Gunn nerfed Cersei bad. She got defeated by Weasel. And Gunn said she can only use magic if she can use her hands. Oh my God. As if she wouldn't be able to just regenerate some fucking hands, bro. What is wrong with these people, bro? Look, man, I don't even got really much more to say, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck. We've been over here just every day, man. We getting vindicated, bro. More and more, bro. We are being vindicated, and they can't run from it, bro. They can't run from it, bro. They can't run from it, man. They can only attempt to hide. And that's what you're seeing right now, bro. Everybody copping pleas. It's civil wars. Right?
Let me put into perspective how bad it is. Bring back Snyder, okay?
Whoa.
Wow.
No. Agreed.
Hey, I don't think they're good. They're not good, but they're better than this dog shit, okay? They were. So at least there was interesting discussions around those movies.
And when you look back, Jeremy, and you say, when you look back and you see that Superman's James Gunn did not make more money than Man of Steel, even without adjusting for inflation, it was over then.
Yeah.
That's when it was over.
It sold like half as many tickets, effectively.
Yeah.
Well,
half as many tickets, bro.
These people are gonna piss me off. Because first,
Gotcha.
Got your ass. No, you good. These people are gonna piss me off because the same dude who's saying, "Oh, Zack Snyder was the right guy," was the same one going, "Whoa." Like, no, you.
He said, "No, bro, that was you." Like, oh no, all right, and then that's what the dude he said, "Fuck, they moaning and groaning about."
Like,
he said, "Oh no, don't bring back the greatest. Don't bring back the GOAT. You can't do that." Right, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, you want to know what this is all about, bro, because they know they have the most epic fucking roasting coming their way when this shit happens. And they know that.
Yeah.
Right, they know it's going to be bad. They're like, man, Sky platform going to grow. He going to be sitting there. He going to be putting my face in the thumbnails and going all over me. I mean, even just now, bro, I got this drop. This new neurotic drop, bro. Zach's better. Right? I didn't say it. Ain't that what he said, bro?
That's what I heard it. That's what I saw from the clip. The evidence is it's him. Facial recognition is him. Voice matches the audio, or the audio matches the video. I mean,
however, rather than continue to tinker away at the cut, the studio decided to force you know what? You can take the people out of the company, but the company remains the company. That is the most Warner Brother of Warner Brothers moves. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. These are facts. Zack Snyder was better at DC. He was more organized at DC, and he got better results at Warner Brothers. Is like it or not, these are facts. Zack Snyder was better at DC. He was more organized at DC, and he got better results at Warner Brothers. Is like it or not, these are facts. Zack Snyder was better at DC. He was more organized at DC, and he got better results at Warner Brothers.
We told you this shit, bro. Bruh, we literally broke out timelines, bro. People was making pie charts, graphs, all types of shit. We like, yo, there's no way you slice it, bro. The engagement is not there. The excitement is not there. The numbers aren't there. The people aren't there, bro.
My thing is, even with the other guy that was in that clip, that was like, I know I don't like them, but they're better than this dog shit. How are you gonna say like, you can not like it, but those movies, Zach's movies, made money. So like, there's no way of like being like, yo, you know, they're still bad, but they're better than this. And it's like, well, how are they bad if they made money in these films?
And the conversation around was much more positive and much more interesting.
Yeah.
People in the DC universe was better off, and it was in a much better place. And yeah, everybody was excited and stuff was happening, and the Snyder Cut's pretty fucking awesome, right? But no. But no, right? Yo, look, I gotta get out of here, man. Any final words, bro? I can't keep going back and forth with these people, dog.
No, I said my final words. Just y'all gotta see me. Y'all gotta see me. That's all I gotta say. You gotta see me for the bullshit y'all cause.
Yep, and you gonna have to see me next time. Peace.